I want to play Pokemon. You see, I went on Purple Rodri's YouTube channel and I saw that he had started a Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green, Randomized Nuzlocke. I was inspired by that, and now I want to play Pokemon Silver Randomized. You see, I've never actually played Pokemon Silver before. I've played Pokemon Gold naturally. Well, not naturally, but natural, like vanilla, unaltered, unadulterated. Not unadulterated, but unaltered. But I have also played Pokemon Crystal, but in Pokemon Crystal, I played Pokemon Crystal Randomized. You know, I'm just saying. And now I'm gonna play Pokemon Silver. Not that it makes much of a difference. Well, actually, I set the text speed to be super fast. Battle style set. I like the way mono sounds. Is that weird? I need to Google that. I prefer mono. I don't know. I guess I should turn off battle scene. Maybe I'll use it for like gym leaders and stuff. But you see, my complaint with the randomizer is that... Oh man, that's fast. Okay, it's night. Okay, so night starts at 18. I was thinking about this the other day. I was wondering when night started. I thought maybe night starts at 17. No, it starts at 18. When does morning start? I hypothesize it started at 5 a.m. No, it starts at 4. And day starts at 10. Okay, so you have like, what, 6 hours of morning, and you have 8 hours of day, and you have 10 hours of night. 10 plus 6 plus 8. Hell yeah, it is. How many minutes? Okay, it's about to be 55 here. Now it's 55. It's not that dark. It's really bright outside, actually. Horsey. I caught a horsey the other day, and well, it was yesterday in you know, Pokecord, you know, on Discord, and I named it Horsey because I remember I read about this, like, you know, I don't actually remember what it's called. There's this thing in linguistics where letters change place. This has happened in plenty of places. Fendas. I could also name myself Fendas, but I like my name. Okay, let's see what item we get. Nothing. What? You get no item? Really? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to cheat some rare candies. I guess I'll do that later. Because I am not gonna be grinding. Fuck that baloney. Okay, we have a nice little town map here. So what was I saying? Let me try to remember this. Let me try to remember what I was... Ugh. Well, okay. Man, this was a while ago. Or I think I forgot to say this. I was gonna say this and then I forgot. My complaint with the randomizer is that I want to have, you know, like the fire type gym leader to only have fire type Pokemon, and the psychic Elite Four to only have psychic Pokemon. That's not an option in the randomizer. There is an option to give each trainer a type for them to only have Pokemon of, but that's randomized. So, like, you know, then the psychic Elite Four might have ghost Pokemon. I wish there were an option to, you know, like I said, have the electric gym leader only have electric Pokemon randomized, but there isn't. So that's my complaint. And I saw that the emulator, or not the emulator, but the randomizer hadn't been updated since 2016. I thought I might have to download a new version of it, but no, the version I had on my computer already was the newest version. So I suspect my hope of this change applying is not gonna happen ever. Or maybe I can send them a suggestion for it, and maybe they'd listen. Okay. What else was I talking about? It is Friday. Hell yeah, it is. What the fuck is daylight saving? That joke is in, Oh, if I hide the... No, it's just because I went out of the window. I'm fucking retarded. I thought that me hiding the game window made the audio go off, but that's not true. It's because I left the window, and when you leave the Visual Boy Advance window, the audio cuts off. Is it daylight savings now? Come on. Just tell me, like a yes or no answer. So is it daylight savings times or not? Oh, it is. It is. Daylight saving time started, well, in the United States, I suppose. Daylight savings time is different in Sweden, I believe. But I mean, this is like the American version of the game, I think. I think. Nah, I'm really confused. Maybe it is global, but Chubby Emo made a video about this. I was gonna send this to my parents. Why am I sending videos to my parents? Well, you know, because something gets brought up at dinner, and then I feel like sending them a video. Okay, I keep forgetting to do this. And there was another video I was planning to send as well. So let's. Hopefully that doesn't give me a copyright strike. Okay, and I was also gonna send... Wait, did I already send this? No, I didn't. Why sign and calls don't mean anything. This video is pretty good. I like this video. It's been on my mind ever since. I watched it like 2 years ago. Okay. Well, the point anyway is, yeah, it's daylight savings time now. Not that it even matters. Like, this is fucking stupid. Oh no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here we go. Yeah, this is... It doesn't even matter. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna, like, be set off by like 1 hour. I mean, I don't even... The time of day doesn't even affect anything. I set it up so that... Yeah. I set it up there so that... Yeah, I do. And I set it up in the randomizer so that the time of day doesn't affect the encounters, because that's annoying. If I only want to play this game at, you know, 17 o'clock or so, then, you know, I should be allowed to do that. Hurry up, baby. Fresh water and tasty lemonade. Nice. Oh, really? Cinnabar Volcano Burger? There's no way this was in the original. Right? Cinnabar Volcano Burger? What? Was that dialogue in the original? I call it dialogue, it's not exactly the term for it. Was that script? Close enough. I hear Prof Elm discovered some new Pokémon. I mean, I guess script is technically a correct way of putting it, but it sounds weird. Oh, really? That's amazing. Actually, I was on Bulbapedia today, and I saw this page that said it needed some research, and I was like, holy, I can become a Pokemon researcher to contribute to Bulbapedia? That's fucking awesome. I should do that. Okay, I feel a bit disoriented right now. Another thing I was going to say was that all the specific rules I'm using for this randomizer, I will put the thing in the description if you want to check it out. I guess I could try to show it in this video, but nah, I'm too lazy. And it's like, I've set this video's resolution to be 240p to make it easier. And like, I mean, I could even set it to 144p, I think. I think the Game Boy screen fits inside 144p. But I set it to 240p. But anyway, that means the resolution is really low, and like showing pictures other than the game, you might not even be able to tell what it says. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just let you check it out on your own, I guess, if you want to know exactly how this randomizer is set up. Furthermore, people normally when they do randomizers like this, they do Nuzlocks. Well, I'm not going to do a Nuzlocke because I think it's stupid. I think it just encourages grinding. And of course, I'm not grinding anyway because I'm going to be using rare candies. Because I disagree with the grinding gameplay of Pokemon. I find it tremendously waste of time. But even then, you know, it's like Nuzlocks encourage over leveling. So I see no point. I see no point to them. Other than adding like some shock value, like, oh no, this Pokemon is dead, I can't use it anymore. No, no, no. I mean, that's fine, I guess. But what? But nothing. I love this game. Listen to this nice music and these graphics too. I love these graphics. This is the best Pokemon generation. But yeah, I just don't know where to put the limit. Like, if I can cheat the system by like over leveling my Pokemon, what's to say that I wouldn't do that? Or rather, like, where do I draw the line? Like, what is over leveling and what isn't? I find that it's a bit too much to think about, I guess. So yeah, I'm just not going to do a Nuzlocke challenge, I guess. That's the best reasoning I can come up with at the moment. However, I will be only catching one Pokemon per area, or rather, the first encounter in an area is the only Pokemon in that area I can catch. So I will be doing that at least. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I wish too. Well, I mean, I could be. I'm just too lazy, I guess. This is... I guess his name is Gold. OG Gold. Best design of gold. I'm just recycling jokes from the Pokemon Golder animation. The Pokemon Golder trilogy of animation videos on YouTube is like a masterpiece, I'd say. I love that. I love that series. Matty Burrito MB, as he used to be called, but no. He used to be called Matty Burrito MB, but now he's called just Matty Burrito. Matty Burrito is a tremendously good animator, I'll tell you what. I love that series. This Let's Play is going to be so boring. I've also pledged to not super speed at all in this Let's Play. You know, like this. I'm not going to do that at all. I just did. Too bad. I'm not going to do it. Because it devalues the gameplay of Pokemon. And also, I want to prove a point about how boring and slow Pokemon games are. And yet I'm playing them. And also the super speed is just way too quick in these Game Boy games. Or not the Game Boy, but the Game Boy, you know, Game Boy and Game Boy Color. In Game Boy Advance games, the super speed is way slower, which is actually better because it gives you more control. Though it still prevented me from catching a shiny Pokemon because I was too trigger happy. Like, I was super speeding, grinding, and like I accidentally killed a shiny Hariyama. That was my first shiny Pokemon. I made a Pokemon Glazed video talking about this. Anyway. Oh, what the fuck? I don't want... No thanks. No thanks. I don't want to... DJ Mary. It's like DJ Focus. I listened to that dude from Sierra Leone on YouTube. You know that dude who wowed at MIT? The dude is like super skilled at, you know, technology and stuff. And I noticed... it just makes me feel bad because like he's way smarter than me. His name is DJ Focus. He has like a radio program. Okay. So there's nothing in these potted plants. They don't give me any script. Am I gonna call it script instead of dialogue? Oh yeah, my Pokegear. I'm a rich kid. Here we go. I can call someone. Yeah, indeed. You can barely have any phone numbers. Like, you can barely store any at all. You can store like 10 of them. Okay. And here's the... Who the fuck are you? Do I know this girl? Guess I do. New Barktown is so small. Anyway. I mean, seriously. How many houses does it have? It has like 3. So, like, I guess she's of the 3rd household I visited. Unless she's Elm's daughter or something. Gabriel, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. What the fuck kind of name is Mr. Pokemon? Hell yeah. I feel like saving. Oh man, I'm even super speeding during the save. I don't know. Okay, the save is super quick in this game compared to, like, I don't know, Pokemon Diamond. Nice. Hey, give me a I wanted to get a potion. Okay, I guess. I mean, I want to do a save state as well. Like a... Can I do this whilst recording? Yeah, I can. Of course I can. This is OBS, nigga. I'm so glad I switched from Bandicam to OBS. And I just sent the N-word. Oh no. Okay. Oh man. Randomized starters. Here we go. Oh, a Krabby. It's a fucking Krabby. Yeah. Ooh, Nidoqueen. I don't even like Nidoqueen, but, well, it's Nidoqueen anyway. And... Holy it's a Stunfisk. No, it's a fuck! I said Stunfisk is a Dunsparce. I'm just so Scandinavian, you know? Okay, so whom do I pick? I mean, I really want to pick Krabby, honestly. Dunsparce is... I've never used Dunsparce before. Have I? I'm gonna pick Krabby. Well, Krabby is a water type. Well, that doesn't matter. I prefer Krabby out of them, so I'm gonna pick Krabby. Yeah. You do, Professor Allen. Thank you for your... Thank you for your... I'm gonna name it Dookie Shed. I noticed it's a female, but, you know, Dookie Shed married a male, so I might as well call him a woman. They only married for economic reasons. He's not homosexual. Well, not necessarily, but like I'm just saying he married for economic reasons. It was pretty epic, actually. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with the machine. Oh man, I forgot about how I love the jingle, the phone number jingle from this game. I love it. I used to use it for my intro back in the day when I started this YouTube channel. I was a true and tried PokeTuber back then. But I used the Heart Gold version instead of the Generation 2 version because I was fucking retarded. Oh shit, I did not mean to press the window key. Thank you. Oh, so he just gives it without me even asking him. Yeah, I can imagine. Why are there only 2 of you? That sucks. Alright, I got a Pokemon. It's Krabby. Oh, it even has an item. I didn't even set it to have an item, but for some reason it does. It has a berry. Wait, do the starters come with berries by default? Then I should have randomized them. I thought it added an item which wasn't there before, but no, I guess they do. I guess your Pokemon do. Starter Pokemon does have a berry in this game. I forgot about that. I named it Dookie Shed because Dookie Shed loves crab meat. And so he imagined that a Kingler made his mouth water because Kingler is like 4 feet tall. That's a lot of crab meat. Dookie Shed loves crab meat. Okay. Bubble and Leer. I randomized the catching tutorial. Oh, I have to talk to him. Oh no, we're not doing it yet because I don't have Pokeballs. Oh shit. No! I'm not going to be able to catch Pokemon in this area. I'm going to need to write down all the areas in which I've been and encountered. Oh wait, no, it doesn't apply until I have Pokeballs, does it? No, it doesn't, so that's okay. Sure. Yeah, you can find ways to get around the grass here. Oh, max potion. That's tremendous. Oh wow, Blastoise. Well, is there anything else for me to talk about? By the way, this is obvious, but like I can only catch the first Pokemon, and then an area rule doesn't apply if it's a shiny Pokemon I encounter. Well, I sure hope I don't encounter any shiny Pokemon now, because I don't have any Pokeballs. Yeah, that's great. By the way, I set it to be like a one-on-one map, or whatever it was called. There's like an option for doing like mapping, like it's I don't know if you've ever seen like the lists of, well, they're on Bulbapedia, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with them if you've ever tried to make a Pokemon ROM hack. In an area, there's like a list of different like Pokemon encounters. I can show you an example. Let's do Route 23. Pokemon. Kanto Route 23. I'll show you. Okay. Skip this ad. Wait, what? This route doesn't exist in Generation 2. Or, wait, no, it doesn't have any... It does exist, it just doesn't have any wild Pokemon. Okay, let's pick Route 7. Alright. Skip ad. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Hold on, maybe I'll pause. Yeah, I'll pause. Okay, so this is what Pokemon wild encounter tables look like. Tables is like tabs, you know. I don't know why Daft Pina calls her tables, but whatever. Okay. Alright, so you see here. We have, okay. Let's just take Pokemon Gold version here. We have 2 different Rattata. And the purpose of this, well, here you see, in this case, it's because there are certain Rattata which appear during the morning and the day, and here we have one which type which appears during the night. And for here it's 40%, here it's 35%, here it's 30%. And the ones which appear during the morning and the day have a range of levels between 15 and 19. The ones which appear during the night are always level 17. And here we have Eradicate, which appears during all of the times of the day at 10%, and it's level 19. And here we have a Spearow, which appears at level 17 during the morning at 30% and during the day at 30%. And here we have a Growlithe, which appears at level 18 at the morning and day and night, 20, 25, 20. And a Murkrow. Oh, I don't need to go through them all like this. My point anyway was just that you can have, so you have this list of Pokemon which can appear in an area. This was a terrible example. I don't think this applies. Well, I mean, it kind of... No, this is a terrible example. Maybe there aren't any good examples. Well, anyway, I thought on certain routes there could be multiple types of Rattata which appear on the route at the same time of day with different levels. And my point anyway would be that I set up the randomizer to randomize the Rattata, so maybe it turns into a Kingler, and then both of these will be Kingler. They won't be randomized individually. If they're randomized individually, this could be a Kingler and this could be a Raikou. This doesn't apply in this case because I set all these morning, day, and night to all be the same. But if it weren't, then it would be like that. And I've set it up to, yeah, randomize the Rattata, and then the Rattata will be the same random Pokemon on both of these. So pretty much it'll randomize, yeah. So like on repeats like this. It doesn't apply in this case again because it's morning, day, night. It's a day-night difference, but just pretend that it does. I'm pretty sure there are some routes which are like that. I don't know why I decided to bring this all up. I guess because I just wanted to explain. Are there any items here? I forget. Persian. Oh, we are getting to hear the nice Sunkern. I love Sunkern. It's so green. I wonder if it changed color palette in Pokemon Crystal. Let's check it out. Sunkern Pokemon. Bulbapedia. I think they might have made it more yellow and brown in Crystal. No, they didn't. Well, they kind of did. They made it less green. They made it yellow in Crystal instead of green. It's green in Gold and Silver. Crystal inherited it inherited the silver version of the sprites, but it changed the color palette, like I said. It's a really weird thing that the Gold and Silver had different sprites for Pokemon. I don't know if it does for every Pokemon. I don't think it does for every Pokemon, but it does for a lot of Pokemon. It's a really weird choice. Like, why would they spend time drawing that many different sprites just for like this like vague difference between versions? Makes like no sense. You know, some people have shown like that if you bring the two versions of the sprites together, it looks like they're copulating in some cases. I imagine it kind of could look like that with the Sunkern versions, but not really. Oh yeah, well, I've actually disabled that. You know, it's like, I'm only playing Minecraft Murder Mystery these days anyway, so I might as well play a Pokemon game. It's probably even less, you know, mentally requiring, because it's a fucking RPG, you know. It's a JRPG. Scary. Hell yeah. Wait, can you? I thought there was like unavoidable grass on the right side. No, it's not if you take the ledge at the top. So I really hope I don't encounter any shiny Pokemon here. It's probably not gonna happen though. Every time I've encountered a shiny Pokemon, it has been when I've been super speeding. The first time, again, was when I was grinding in Pokemon Ruby. Yeah, I was grinding, yeah, it was in the, Victory Road. I was grinding. Yeah. Sure. The second time I found a shiny Pokemon was when I was grinding in Pokemon Crystal. I was grinding in Victory Road again. Cause... well, not anymore. With this randomizer. Am I gonna say that every time someone says something which doesn't apply in the randomizer anymore? Like, seriously, this commentary is so stupid. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that earlier today. How I said, I was watching just a little bit of Purple Rodri's video, and I was like, holy fuck, this guy's commentary is so boring. And then I was like, I have no self-awareness. And I remembered that there's an episode of Yuri Yuri Sanhai, which is titled to that. Something like that. Lack of self-awareness. Something like that. It's one of the, I believe, early episodes of Yuri Yuri Sanhai, which has a thumbnail of Ayano on Crunchyroll. I used to watch on Crunchyroll. Maybe I should watch that episode again, because I don't remember anything about self-awareness. I didn't even know what self-awareness meant back then, when I was 11, or I was 12 actually. I mean, I still don't really know what self-awareness means. Well, yes I do. Shut up. I mean, I just don't want to sound too cocky. Oh yeah, it would be shocked. This commentary sucks. I love this game though. I'm gonna say it a million times. The City of Fragrant Flowers. Oh yeah, I didn't I think I took this piece of music and put it into Anvil Studio. I believe I transcribed this into Anvil Studio with some twist. No, I think I tried to figure out the chords of this piece of music. Like the chords that the melody implied. Or the melodies, rather. There's a melody in every channel here. Except the percussion. I'm pretty sure melody has to have pitch. Which drums don't have. Except they do. In the toms. I wonder if anyone would classify using the toms on the drums and would... I wonder if anyone would say that you could create a melody with those. That'd be pretty funny. No, you can't. I mean, not legally anyway, because like... I'm pretty certain that legally percussion is copyright free, which is why I've stolen drum percussion percussion from other songs and applied them to my own pieces of music, because I believe they are not copyrighted. I might be wrong though. That's just something I googled once and I found that it wasn't copyrighted. That's what they said. But so if that's true, then yeah, no, a melody with the toms wouldn't be copyrighted, so no, it wouldn't. And you know, melodies are supposed to be able to be copyrighted, so no, I guess it wouldn't classify as a melody legally anyway. I wonder if the people of r/music theory, I wonder what they would say. Yeah. Any number of Pokemon? That's bullshit. There's a limit. I don't know what the limit is. Let's check it out. I might be able to learn. It doesn't say. Oh, yes it does here. 20. And we have how many boxes? 14. 14 multiplied by 20, that's 280. Well, that's enough to catch them all and store them all, I think. How many Pokemon are there? Well, there's 251. I remember that. When you're with Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. Really? Guide the Gent's house. Oh yeah, that's him. Hot Shot Trainer. How am I gonna be able to treat them all with kindness if I catch so many of them? Yeah. That's great. I wonder if it's mandatory to have a type for your gym, or if it's just a convention. Yeah. I'll say I'm enjoying the instant text box feature. It's great. I used to always use the backspace button as the select button, but I find that using S as the select button is way more convenient. I stopped using backspace as the select button when I started using, I believe it was JNES, because if you pressed backspace with JNES, it would like fuck it up. So that's when I started using S for select in JNES, and then it's kind of grew on me. Oh really? Sure, but I'm not doing a Nuzlocke. But I guess if I white out, or black out, or whatever it's called whiteout, or whiteout, you know, whiteout. I think it's called whiteout in this game. I'm not even sure what the hell that's supposed to mean. Well, I guess I am. I don't know. I wonder if there's like some etymological thing there, like, what is it, like blacked out or whited out? I mean, what? Oh, thank you. Very many berries here. Berry big circus. Hell yeah. Why did I remove the berry from my Krabby? Dookie Shed. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up how many Daedemons I'd created to be able to number them properly. I'll do that when that comes around, I guess. Maybe I can keep coming up with original nicknames, though I doubt it, and I'm too lazy to, I guess. Last time I played Pokemon game, or at least on YouTube, I think last time I played Pokemon game period was August 1st of 2019 was when I played Pokemon Region Adventures. Is this Youngster Joey? This is Youngster Joey, isn't it? No, I don't know. Sure. I also looked up the... So was one option they provide. Actually, I don't remember if they even... Yeah, I think they did. I think they provided some option regarding one-hit KO moves in the randomizer, and so that got me curious about one-hit KO moves. See, when I played Pokemon Red randomized, I was even playing a Nuzlocke. I was playing Pokemon Red randomized Nuzlocke. This was in like December of 2017. I remember I was watching Stephen Bonnell II. That was when I was starting to watch Stephen Bonnell II. Well, technically, I started when in August of 2017, but I mean, that's when I started regularly watching Destiny. I believe that was December of 2017. I believe that's what was when I subscribed. His conversations with JF were really interesting to me. Yeah. Well, that got me wondering about one-hit KO moves. Wait a minute, they're gonna give me an egg. Does that mean I can't catch any Pokemon in the grass here? Did they give me an egg? Maybe that happens later. Yeah, I think that happens later. Yeah, it does. Wait, but does that mean I shouldn't catch Pokemon here? Well, I have no choice at this point. So I guess I'm not gonna be able to get to use the Pokemon which hatches from the egg. That's okay. I'll just store the egg in the PC. Oh god. How many Pokemon were stolen? Just one? And besides, you were giving one away to me for free, so like, what does it matter? Or do you just trust me way more? Do you like me way more than the silver dude? Red, blue, gold, silver. Ouch. Guess if this were a Nuzlocke, I should have purchased an antidote if I don't make it back in time. Ooh, Machoke. Oh yeah, that's another option. They fixed impossible evolutions. So I can... a Machoke will evolve into a Machamp. Just by leveling up. It's epic. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I whited out. Did I even lose any money? Oh, shit. I lost half my money. Alright. So I guess an antidote would have been useful to me despite not using Nuzlocke. Despite not doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Let's go. So, which one would he have chosen? He chose either Dunsparce or Nidoqueen. Oh, it's Nidoqueen. Well, I'm type effective against Nidoqueen. Hold on. I was trying to do the physical special thing. Wasn't that an option in the randomizer? To do like a physical special thing so that it works like in Generation 5? I thought that was an option, but maybe it wasn't. I guess it doesn't really matter to me now. Well, I guess it does. I'll have to look it over again. I'm not starting over though. I don't think. Nah, fuck that. I'll just let it be physical and special depending on type if there was the option and I just missed it. I feel like there wasn't an option though. This music is a masterpiece. It uses the Phrygian notes. It uses Phrygian notes like the flat second and employs it in a few places here. It's really cool. I love this game. Oh god. Wait, so what happened to my... Okay, it got healed up again. Interesting. Is it about time for me to start cheating rare candies? I guess not. Oh, I guess I'll wait. But I'm just stalling. Well, I mean, this video is 48 minutes long, so I mean, I should be quitting here eventually. And once I've quit, then maybe off screen, you know, after I've quit, I can cheat the rare candies. See, so that's where you can use the ledge to avoid the grass. I think, yeah, you can avoid the grass as well coming from New Barktown if you have cut. You can cut down the trees and avoid the grass that way. I believe you can do that. Stolen. Yeah, I did. Okay, what was his name? I'm gonna name him Zidnaf. Haven't I done this like 1,000 times? I feel like I've done this 1,000 times. It's not even funny. But it's alright. Zidnaf actually uploaded a video the other day talking about the bullshit jobs. Apparently there are jobs where you just don't do anything. Where you just don't do any work, you just pretend to do work. And that sounded very interesting to me because, you know, I am very lazy. I have very low conscientiousness, and so I don't want to work. So if I can get a bullshit job, I don't have to work. It's a really good video. He's planning on unlisting it or removing it, uploading it to the other channel. Because it's not a linguistics video. I think that's a dumb approach. Like, why do you even want your main channel to only be about linguistics? That's just so limited. That's just so, like, closed-minded. You can put tons of stuff on there. You don't have to just put linguistics. Fuck that. Put a bunch of fucking shit on your channel. You don't have, it doesn't have to be linguistics only. You should keep the video. It's really good. Yeah. Why? Oh, sure. Hell yeah. Now I got so stupid Pokeball. That's what I did in my I suck Pokemon Fire Red video. I truly am a Poketuber, amn't I? I love Pokemon. Okay. Doesn't the mother have a name? I think. Let me just search it up on the Bulbaped. I can call it Bulbaped. You know, I call Wikipedia Wikiped, so I can call Bulbapedia Bulbaped. I should name my next piece of music Bulbaped. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, the mother in the anime has a name. But no, the Okasan does not have a name. I'm just misremembering. Fuck no, why would I want you to save my money? That's the dumbest shit ever. And I think she buys like stupid shit with it too. You know, like those guys in Mahou Shoujo Magica episode 8 said. Man, I love that episode. That's like half the reason, or like, that's like the only reason I like Mahou Shoujo Magica. Was just that scene. I just found it hilarious. I guess because I really am a misogynist. Low key, you know. Sure, I've actually randomized this, you know. Well, you don't know, but you'll see here. It's a Dratini. Oh, you call the shots. Oh, and in other news, I've been writing my novel lately. I've been inspired. I talked about this in yesterday's video, didn't I? Yeah, but I've been writing my novel, and it's actually kind of fun. But I'm running out of inspiration now, so. Oh no. Maybe I'll spend like the entire weekend just writing. Then maybe I'll actually be done with it. Well, maybe not. Maybe it'll take like a couple weeks or so. If I really work hard at it, I guess. I mean, Digibro wrote a novel in like one day, so. Well, I don't know how many words it was, but whatever. Oh shit! I forgot. I guess I just won't catch anything here. Because I'm stupid enough to forget that I'm doing a Nuzlocke thing for the encounters. Yeah, see, you can cut that tree. So we have a bunch of Metapods. I like Butterfree. I've always liked I used to really like Butterfree when I was younger. But I don't know. I guess I prefer Venomoth now. Not by much. I don't know. I have entomophobia. Okay. Can I buy some more Pokeballs? I don't feel safe with just 5. Especially if I encounter like a fucking legendary. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that many. I don't know. I guess there's nothing else I need. I'm not going to be using potions during battles. I think that's just ridiculous. I think I should, instead of using potions and stuff like that, I should be leveling up my Pokemon. If the battle is too difficult, I shouldn't be using items, I should be using rare candies. I mean, rare candies are items, but you know what I mean. Alright. Well, I might as well stick around here in the lower patch, because I'm going to be visiting the Pokemon Center. Probably. Okay, we have a Gligar. Okay, I guess I won't be visiting the Pokemon Center, because I'm too afraid to use Bubble here. Let's just go straight to the Pokeball. Why am I holding down X? That's just superstition. That's just superstition. Wasn't I planning on, if I ever made a Pokemon game, wasn't I planning on actually making holding down X actually increase the catch rate? That's so silly. I don't know if I was actually planning that, but that's pretty funny. Okay, fuck it. Maybe I'll just fucking bubble it. This is a bad idea. Oh, it's totally fine. Man, Pokemon Gold is so weird. Well, it's not Gold in particular, but, you know, how it poisons you in the middle of the fucking fight instead of at the end of the turn, rather. But like, now that I'm rendering these now that these videos are 240p, these are gonna be super quick to render. That's what I love about playing Pokemon games. Hell yeah. Okay, it's a Gligar. Well. Oh, I know what I can name it. Tom Scott, because he made a video in which, well, it wasn't him. Well, yes, it was him doing it. He threw down 2 drums and a cymbal. He threw them off a cliff. Regarding the Pokédex entry right there. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this video here.